Go, go, go. A long time ago, I used to coach at Arizona Prairie A&M, a podunk school in a podunk town. And let me tell you, the A&M Scarlet Dogs could have beaten your sorry butts today. No effort, no energy, no game. Pathetic. If you want to be embarrassed next game, play like you did today. If you don't, I suggest you get your head straight. Now get out of here.
This is the NBA on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. Kevin Harlan, joined by Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr, with our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Last outing for Orlando, they won that game against the Oklahoma City Thunder. It was just a textbook performance. That game was all theirs. Once they got it going, it was full speed ahead.
Yeah, that was a strange game. Very shaky defensive performance by their opponent, but hey, they took advantage of it.
Yeah, I'd go along with that. I mean, the game wasn't handed to them, but they definitely didn't have to work as hard as they should have.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. And New York, looking at who they've got. Melo and Bargnani at the 3 and 4. Calderon at the 1, Hardaway Jr. at the 2. And it's Smith in at the center position. And the basket by Gordon.
They get on the board first.
Looking to set the tone early.
Orlando on D. Now Calderon. 11 points for him in that last game against Portland. From the arc, it's hauled in by Gordon. And just about a minute into the first quarter. Feeds it to Oladipo. Pass to Harkless. Here's Money. He had a career game last time out. Bucket after bucket. And here we go with Anthony running it up the court. Kicks to Calderon. To the left wing. Here's Bargnani. A second chance effort, and it's finished off inside by Smith.
If you battle for the offensive rebound and come up with it, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on a follow, just like he got there.
Here's the screen. Dishes to Oladipo. Out left to the wing. Low the pass to Oladipo. Puts up a 3, and he nails the 3. Nice shot from beyond the arc there for Money. Money's got himself on the board with 3 there. For New York, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Now here's Calderon, averaging 10 points per contest. No good from Bargnani.
Kind of a shaky first few minutes, guys. 5 field goal attempts, only 1 made.
Gordon with a screen on Calderon. And Oladipo has it in the corner. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something, you're right. And he gets it to go. Calderon's got his first basket of the night.
Well, he knew that with his height advantage over his man, it was really a good decision just to rise up and take the jump shot.
Here's Gordon, and he converts the layup.
Well, they've settled into their offense very quickly here today.
Yeah, they're zoned in, making the most out of their possessions here.
Knicks trail by 6. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Bargnani kicks to Hardaway. Bargnani dishes to Hardaway. 6 on the shot clock. Takes the 13-footer, and that one hits back iron.
Man, a nice job there defensively, just getting a hand up enough to bother the shot.
Yeah, that was very nice. Impressive. It made it a much more difficult shot.
Here's Money. Puts it up. Here's the 3. Can't get it to go. Now the Knicks take it the other way. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Blazers.
I think their attitude going into that game was all wrong. And I think they believed what was being said about them, that it was a game they couldn't win, and they just didn't have any confidence.
I'm not going to go with you on that one, Steve. I don't agree with that. I think they believed in themselves. I just think the talent difference between the teams was far too much for them to overcome.
Here's Harkless. Jose Calderon making his last shot. Here's Money, and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Well, his free throw numbers this year are below 70%, so when he's getting to the line, he has not been effective.
And I know he's got to be upset at himself for shooting so poorly at the line. So I would think he'll be doing everything he can to bring those numbers up.
Outside Anthony. To the paint. Here's Hardaway. That's in there. Anthony with the assist.
I tell you what, the post play has been rock solid right off the bat.
Well, that's the key to basketball. Get the ball inside into the paint, either with a pass or with penetration.
Here's Money. 5 points in the game. Six to shoot. Always going up for the alley-oop here. And it's out of bounds to the Magic as Orlando will retain possession.
Oh, we've got a moment here. Let's look at the last month and the Knicks and how they ranked in the NBA. 3rd in scoring, 3rd in three-point field goal percentage. And they also show up in the top 5 in assists. They've got scores, and they're a pretty good passing team as well.
And Clark, you talked about the offense, and what makes that stat so impressive is that they really get after it offensively in terms of setting screens and making sharp cuts to the hoop. They become a very difficult team to guard.
And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Knicks trail by 4. And here's Calderon. He kicks to Smith. Here's Harkless. Banked in off the glass.
I'd say that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, it sure did. A good job getting it started and a better job finishing it off.
Now let's find out what head coach Derek Fisher had to say to DB. Doris?
He has a very specific approach laid out. He told me that they're going to concentrate on working the ball into the paint as much as possible today and taking advantage of what he believes is a significant edge for them on the interior. Guys?
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris. The Knicks have gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Calderon with it. Trains another shot. Calderon's got 6 points.
How about the first quarter for him at the offensive end? He's really had the touch going.
Here's Money. 8 points for him. He feeds it to Harkless, passes it to Money, expanding his range, and again it's Orlando with the three.
Boy, what a fantastic opening quarter for them.
Yeah, it sure has been. Look at the lead they've jumped out to already. Impressive.
Fans, get ready for your Magic fan service. And let's take a quick look at the point guards this year, racking up the most steals per game. You look at Money, always dangerous on the court. He leads the league.
Well, despite the offensive responsibilities that come with being a point guard, I think he may enjoy the defensive aspect of the game even more.
You know what? I think you're right there. I mean, I probably would too, Steve, if I were as strong a defender as he is. That wasn't the case when I played. He is so active. Great anticipation. I think he's at the top of the defensive list for that reason.
Well, as far as the defense goes, Clark, that is not what's going to keep them in this league.
Yeah, but from the other perspective, you can see just how much that dunk pumped those players up.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I agree, guys. I sense a little bit of a momentum shift here.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Yeah, absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding. They are piling up the assists.
Now, here's Calderon. 6 points for him. That's good.
His shooting has been so good today. He may have to take it upon himself to try to get his club out of this hole.
Gordon with a screen on Calderon. Money passes to Gordon. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Magic.
Now, they didn't waste any time getting into a groove out there. They're dialed in from long range.
The other thing they've had going for them tonight is their passing. I mean, doing a nice job. Plenty of their points early on coming off assists.
Channing Frye's checked in for Orlando. Tobias Harris comes in for Harkless. And then for New York, J.R. Smith's checked in for Bargnani. Shumpert comes in for Hardaway. And Shane Larkin subbed in for Jose Calderon. The finish finishes the break with a slam. Clark, some serious agility coming out of the backcourt.
You know, that bucket might count for a little more than 2 points when he finishes with that kind of flourish.
Yeah, against a D that was already reeling a little bit. That was like a body blow.
And so here is New York, the Magic getting the bucket. The drive by Shumpert. Smith outside, shoots. Rebound by the Magic.
You have to get a hand into his face because that's his range right there.
Here's Harris. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. And now it's an 11-point Orlando lead. Knicks have gone an even 50% from the field. They are 7 of 14 for the game. Larkin kicks to Shumpert. Left side, Shumpert. Larkin in the corner. And he uses the glass on the layup. Larkin's got his first points in this one.
Everybody on the floor is hot. Incredible stuff here in the early stages.
Tell you what, both teams playing downhill. Who's going to blink first?
Here's Money. 13 points in the game. It's tipped. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will retain possession.
How about we take a look at some of the numbers for Carmelo Anthony? His last month of basketball has been fantastic. He's averaging 22 points per game, 9 rebounds, and 2 assists. He's been a rock in the middle for them over that stretch of games, dominating the glass in his trademark fashion.
Yeah, and all the rebounds he's been getting in those games have had a cumulative effect on the opponent. I mean, he'll wear you down physically and mentally with that rebounding work.
Here's what Orlando's going with right now. Fournier's checked in for Gordon. And it's Fredette in for Victor Oladipo.
Their offense has really come together immediately, threatening to run away with this game.
It's hard to imagine they'll be able to stay as hot as they've been so far, but if they can, watch out.
Here's Larkin, averaging 6 points per contest. Some nice passing by New York here. Shumpert gets a wide open look. Fredette grabs the miss.
Well, I tell you what, the mid-range shot is not the easiest one to make. And when you've got daylight like he had there, I mean, those are shots you want to make.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint. I guess the good news is they've taken away the outside shot.
Well, you know what? It doesn't matter how good their perimeter defense is if they're going to allow inside looks as easy as that.
Here's Anthony after the Magic pick up 2. Shumpert dishes to Smith. Shot clock at 5. Shoots from the baseline and misses it off the right side of the rim. Magic leading by 13. Here's Money, and it's Orlando with another.
You know, they've been so effective when they've been able to get the ball inside.
Some real shortcomings from this defense. I mean, they've given up 5 straight looks in the paint.
Big guys, listen up. You've got one job, and that is to free up our shooters. You have to set solid screens. Keep defenders out of their faces.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
During that break, Coach Rivers had some words for his team. If he has his way, this will be a shootout. He told his guys to play the game at as fast a tempo as they can manage. To move with purpose on the perimeter, use screens, and find those open outside shots. Guys, we'll just have to watch how it plays out here in the first half. Kevin, back to you.
All right, Doris, thanks. Now, here is Smith, right now averaging 5 points a game. And it's out of bounds for the Knicks as New York retains possession. Anthony kicks to Larkin. Stolen away, and again, Orlando running the court in transition.
They're playing with a purpose, guys. The big lead becoming bigger. I like the look in their eyes.
And it's on both ends that they've been controlling the action.
A minute 50 left to play in the first. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Anthony connects on the 17-footer.
That's a clean look they gave him there, fellas, and he drains those.
Orlando leading by 15. Here's Money. 17 points in the game. Out to the right wing. Fournier passes to Harris. Over to the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Again, the Magic score.
Nicely done. They just continue to dominate inside. That's 10 points in a row in the lane.
It's now purely here it comes. See if you can stop it.
Here's Larkin. The dish to Smith. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. This is his first free throw of the game.
Well, pretty average numbers for him from the foul line, shooting about 75%.
Dialed in from long range. I like it.
Smith hits them both. 59 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Now here's Payton. Tight defense on him. The layup off target.
And they're beginning to fall apart a little bit defensively, especially.
Making some changes here. Here's Prigioni. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. Setting the floor for the Knicks. Pablo Prigioni is out there with Tim Hardaway Jr. Then it's Bargnani. Then there's Iman Shumpert. And it's early in at the 4. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Money passes to Fry. And he banks in the layup. Fry's got 7 points.
They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividends.
Yeah, it sure has, Clark. I mean, with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, they really haven't had to do much on the perimeter.
Here's Prigioni. Outside Hardaway. Bangs home the trifecta. 5 points in the game.
Well, you can't leave him alone, especially from long range.
Orlando leading by 17. Here's Money. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. And Clark, we saw a very animated huddle that last break. I'm sure the coach wanted something specific from his team.
Well, Kevin, this is certainly a key moment for the squad, and he's looking for players to lock into the new game plan and carry it out the rest of the way. That's what he's trying to get across.
The Knicks making a switch here. Anthony's checked in. Knicks trail by 18. Here's Early, defended by Harkless. Early kicks to Bargnani. Clock at 6. There's the pass to Prigioni. Outside Hardaway. It's hauled in by Fry. Fry's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Money. 18 points for him. Whoops, they pick off the pass. Hardaway from outside, and he gets it to go. Hardaway has got a pair of triples in the second now for the Knicks.
And he's shaking off a poor first quarter shooting effort. He's really starting to turn it on now, guys.
Here's Money. Fades. Good. Money's got 20.
Well, he could have earned some style points there, but he really doesn't need to use the fadeaway when he's that wide open.
And Prigioni kicks to Hardaway. Here's Early. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Pass to Prigioni. Puts up a three. Rebound by the Magic. They led the game at 1 point by 20.
And that'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle on the board.
Well, the main thing is they haven't allowed many second chance opportunities. And that is always going to allow you to maintain your lead.
Here's Prigioni. To the wing right side. Hardaway kicks to Bargnani. There's the feed to Carmelo. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot two right here. The Knicks have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And in general, this has been a very good foul shooting team, about 79% on the season.
One of the things they've done, guys, is taken pride in their free throw shooting this season, and rightfully so.
Jose Calderon. He's checked in for Pablo Prigioni.
There's not a lot you can say that hasn't been said before about his skill at the charity stripe.
And with the break in the action, here is the 2K leaderboard showing us this month's top passers. Well, you look at Money, an uncommonly gifted passer, leading the league in assists.
Well, this kind of ball distribution is necessary for a team to succeed now and later in the season. If he can keep it up, I think more guys on the squad will get involved and produce at a higher level. Boy, he really bungled that finish.
And even 3-on-3 break. Left side Hardaway. Here's Early. Looking for his first basket still in this one. 6 on the shot clock. Anthony kicks to Hardaway. No good on the three. Another shot. Feeds to Calderon. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Early. He dishes it to Bargnani. Some nice passing by New York here. Anthony with the bucket. Anthony's got 6 here in this quarter.
You know, the height difference there is huge, but he canceled it out with great body control in the air.
Exactly, Steve. He got to the hoop and wouldn't allow himself to be manhandled by the big boy.
Here's Money. He's got 20. Kicks it to Fry. Passes it to Money. The shot misses. So New York will take it the other way. Outside Hardaway. And there's the pass to Early. Back to Hardaway. Misses off the left iron. Magic leading by 13. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Anthony against Oladipo. Outside Hardaway. And stolen by Fry. Here's Money. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. And Orlando making a change here. Harris has checked in. The Magic have hit half their free throws in this one, going 3 of 6 so far. Knicks trail by 16. Knocks it loose. And now Oladipo pushing it up. No one back.
Oh, ridiculous. Tore it down that time.
It's not possible what we just... Clark, is that possible?
Not probable, but it is possible, partner.
It's possible. Not probable. It is possible. I don't know what all that meant, but you're right, Clark.
And so it's New York with it. The Magic getting the bucket. The Knicks shooting their 5th and 6 free throws of the game.
2 shots.
The first one falls. Gordon's checked in for the Magic. Bargnani hits them both.
Well, this is what you have to do when you're trailing. You've got to attack, be aggressive, and get to that foul line.
And perhaps cause some foul trouble along the way. I mean, that can have a big impact down the road.
And a chance here to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Doris Burke. Hi, Doris.
Well, guys, Money in the last outing against the Thunder was just a man on a mission. He finished with 69 points and seemed to be seeing the action in slow motion, piling up a huge amount of assists. What a show it was as he put up some really amazing numbers when it was all said and done. Even we marveled at his performance, Kevin.
Great, Doris. Thanks. Any chance we see him top that performance at Clark here tonight?
I'd say no chance, partner. And that's not a knock against him. It's just that he was so good that night, I don't think he can possibly do it 2 games in a row.
He was Kellogghian. Is that a word? We can use that word.
It is. It is now.
Oh, look at Steve. He didn't like that, though. Look at him.
Let's just say he was really good. Well, he hasn't had much success shooting the ball, but it's not too late for him to get it turned around and start contributing.
Dishes to Oladipo. He kicks it to Harkless. And so it looks like the Magic will retain possession here.
A moment now to take a look at some of the stats for Anthony. 10th in rebounding. And he's in the top 15 in points per game. So he's a guy you have to account for defensively.
And, Steve, I think where he's ranked on the rebounding list tells you a lot about his game right now. I mean, he's a smash-mouth glass eater.
The Magic making a switch here. Fournier is checked in. Then for the Knicks, Jason Smith comes in for Bargnani. And Smith subbed in for Early. Calderon, no good.
You just assume he's going to knock those down when he's as open as he was there.
Pass to Money. He tries for 3. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
I don't think they can ask much more of him than what he's done this quarter.
Knicks trail by 20. Out to Smith. Back to Calderon. And it's Anthony at the elbow. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From 10 feet out. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Gordon's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Anthony on the double team. Orlando moving the ball around. Here's Money. He's guarded by Calderon. Money. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk. Amazing hops exploding to the bucket.
Kevin, you don't expect to see that coming from the point guard position.
No way.
Boy, can he elevate at that size. That's impressive.
Here's Calderon after the Magic pick up 2. Anthony right side. The shot's good on the assist by Calderon. And 12 points for Carmelo Anthony.
Man, he has been their unquestioned leader offensively this quarter.
There's the dish to Fournier. And it's out of bounds to the Magic as Orlando will retain possession.
Nice shooting.
Lucky it didn't work.
A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. Magic lead by 20. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see.
Guys, that was the perfect way to start this game. Let's go over some stuff.
As we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third quarter started. What a game we're seeing from Money.
Yeah, he's been a revelation here tonight, Clark, scoring almost at will there in the half.
Hard to imagine he'll keep it up for the next 2 quarters, but you never know.
Oladipo and Harkless at the 2 and the 3. Then there's Gordon, and there's Money. And it's Lowe in at the 5 spot. That's who's out there for Orlando.
Such a solid performance for them inside. Their rebounding has been terrific.
Yeah, that's just one of the few things that have gone their way today.
Calderon dishes to Bargnani. Screen by Smith. Hardaway from outside. It's hauled in by the Magic. Money's got his third rebound on the night.
Jason Smith.
Magic leading by 22. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there.
That's a hard pass to make when the defense has that many people in the paint.
Now here's Calderon. Tight defense on him. Bargnani kicks to Calderon. And he uses the glass on the layup. Calderon's got 13.
Really good awareness right there on the assist.
Here's Money. He has 35. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
Very well executed pick to give him all kinds of space to get that one off.
New York's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Calderon kicks to Bargnani. It's hauled in by the Magic.
And they've been off target now on 3 of the first 4 shots they've taken in this second half. They've been getting way too many high percentage looks close to the basket. And tell you what, when they're getting them, they're converting.
You know, the play in the paint, an aspect of this game that has gone entirely their way.
And it's Gordon finishing it off.
I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen throughout, just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively turning into quick points.
And that's not going to be able to continue if they hope to get back into this game, Clark. It's a deflating play for your morale.
Calderon passes to Smith. Bargnani inside. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Bargnani's got 10 points in the game.
How about the delivery in the lane? Just perfectly done.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. And Smith with the block.
Finally a miss, but still 4 for 5 shooting to start this third quarter.
So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Complete domination. What a game for Calderon. He's got 13 points and a block.
Well, his offense has matched his defense today. He's been excellent on both ends.
Steve, exactly right. You can't say enough about the overall job he's been doing.
The Knicks have been at their finest form at the free throw line tonight. 8 attempts, 8 makes. The first free throw is good. Good on both.
Timeout now. Orlando timeout.
And Orlando has possession. Looking ahead to their next game, playing at New Orleans, they'll match up against the Pelicans. That'll be just 1 game played away from home for them.
Yeah, I'll be looking forward to seeing how that New Orleans game turns out for sure.
The shot by Anthony, nobody around. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
He's so reliable. And, you know, his offense seems to be consistently there for this team.
Oladipo with a screen on Calderon. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here.
Nice silky finish on the alley-oop.
That sequence, I don't think Clark could have been executed any better.
Stupendous feed.
Boy, I hope we see a few more of those.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter.
Timeout Knicks.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Thanks, Kevin. Derek Fisher had some words for his team over that last break. He said very simply, let's open things up and let's keep them open. Let's keep gunning and get the defense on its heels. The coach was not wasting any time in altering their strategy here in the second half. And Kevin, he's going to have to hope those changes take effect quickly.
Thank you, Doris. He feeds it to Bargnani. That's good.
Outstanding job there to absorb the contact and guide it in.
That's how you impose your will against the defender. He came to play.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
You know, last game he turned in a really nice performance at the charity stripe.
Yeah, it really stands out when you look back at the numbers from that.
And guys, that's an increase in his free throw percentage from last year. Maybe not a large one, but it is a little bit higher, so you've got to like that progress.
Outside Anthony, and Anthony gets double-teamed. Hardaway dishes to Smith. Here's Bargnani. Comes up empty down low. Magic leading by 22. Here's Money. He has 35. Down low. Gordon kicks to Harkless. Here's the screen. No good from outside.
Almost surprised that he had that much room to work with.
Calderon against Oladipo. Smith gets it to go on the assist by Calderon. And that's now 8 points for Smith.
Now they'll take as many of those high percentage shots as they can get, guys.
To the inside. It's taken away by Smith. Hardaway with it. Now guarded by Money. Lets it go with a three. It's hauled in by the Magic.
Been a rough shooting night for him, but I don't mind that shot. He had a good look at it.
Low the pass to Harkless. Baseline jumper, and he hits the jumper for two. Harkless has got 5 points now this quarter. And a breakdown here, guys, the hustle stats for the Magic.
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
And they're also really getting out in transition and scoring some hoops in the fast break tonight.
Here's Money. He's guarded by Calderon. To the paint. It's tipped. It's stolen by Smith. And now the Knicks on the break. Here's Hardaway. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Boy, extremely opportunistic defense leading to those points there.
That dunk, Clark, coming within seconds of the steal.
Love the way they convert from defense to offense.
But that's what happens when you get all five guys on a string defensively ready to react and make a play.
The shot's good for Money.
He is setting this place on fire, fellas. His shooting has been off the charts.
Knicks trail by 20. Calderon has the open look. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Low the pass to Harkless. Here's Money. Six on the shot clock. And again, it's Orlando with the three.
A large part of what they've been able to do here is centered around his offense.
New York's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Nice shot by Smith.
You just can't afford to let somebody get that good position in the paint.
Well, it's more than trouble when he does catch it down there, Steve. He's never going to miss from that range.
Here's Money. And again, it's Orlando with the three.
That's 3 in a row, guys. 3 three-pointers consecutively. These guys are just raining in shots.
Yeah, the defenders can't be as soft as they've been on the perimeter there.
For the finish, the big dunk at the end of the break.
I love the flow that they've been playing with offensively tonight. This is an impressive performance.
Well, and that lead they have just continues to grow and grow.
The Knicks have gone better than 53% from the floor since halftime, shooting 8 of 15. Hardaway dishes to Anthony. Fires from 18, and that one goes long.
In this quarter, he's really been off the mark. He just looks a little bit unsettled.
Here's Money, and that's a foul called on Money. That is his first foul of the game.
Great defense. He anticipated the play and got there first.
Yeah, I think he got there in time. Nice play.
So both teams changing it up here. And for the Knicks, they're shooting it well here in the third, about 50%. And Prigioni kicks to Bargnani. Harkless with the steal. Here's Money. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight. Knocked loose. Here we go, all alone. Here's Prigioni, and he lays that one in.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
I agree. They need more energy in the post, maybe some double teaming. They've got to get their defense in gear.
Here's the lob to the hoop, taken away by Anthony. And now the fast break. Anthony with the ball. Pass to Prigioni. The feed to Shumpert. He dishes it to Prigioni. The drive by Shumpert. And the layup falls. Shumpert's got his second bucket of the night.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Yeah, that's 5 of their last 6 baskets inside the lane. They have really established themselves inside.
And slam dunk by Harris.
Boy, the pass there floated up to the precise spot where it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish, huh? He powers it through.
Sure didn't waste any time there.
I'll tell you what, that is going to be an alley-oop we'll see on the highlight reel the next few days.
Bargnani passes to Carmelo. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
He's done a ton to help his team, guys, and he may have to do more if they're going to come back and win.
Here's Money. Harris outside. This one for 3. Here's Fry. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. Fry's got 9.
They have to box out better than that. I mean, that putback is just another example of the difference between these two teams today.
Smith dishes to Shumpert. And Anthony gets it to go on the assist by Shumpert. 18 points for Carmelo Anthony.
Make it 10 of their last 12 points coming off assists.
Wow, are they moving the ball right now? They look good.
Over in the corner, Harkless. Nailed from three-point land. Harkless has got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for Orlando. New York's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Out left to the wing, and here's Bargnani outside. Orlando grabs the miss. Money's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Shoots from the line, and it's Orlando with another.
This switch has definitely been flipped to on this quarter, guys.
1:37 left in the third quarter. And Prigioni kicks to Smith. Some nice passing by New York here. That one goes. Count it. And that's 20 points for Carmelo Anthony.
They've got to continue to put pressure on the defense by probing inside. That's what's really working for them.
And when you're doing the job they are inside, it takes pressure off the perimeter guys.
He is capable, Clark, of some incredible athleticism.
And we just got a chance to see it on full display right there.
Well, you got to love a point guard who can finish like a power forward.
The Magic have shot 4 of 7 as a team from the line tonight. Several misses earlier. Fournier's checked in for Harkless. Then for the Knicks, Carlos Boozer's checked in for Bargnani. Early comes in for Carmelo Anthony. And Shane Larkin subbed in for Pablo Prigioni.
And in the paint, they have really shown some strength. Their work on the boards has been phenomenal.
Yeah, I'd certainly call it a mismatch, Steve, at least for today.
Now Shumpert, averaging 13 points a contest. Early kicks to Smith. Smith missing again. The Magic shooting 71% all in all in this one. They've been brilliant offensively. An embedded alley-oop jam.
And we're seeing the shots just dropping from everywhere right now.
Yeah, since halftime, Steve, they've been operating very efficiently.
There's 37 seconds left in the third. Here's Larkin. Smith left side. New York, no good that time either.
He's been an absolute non-factor. 0 factor this game. Just a horrible performance from him.
Up off the screen.
Oh, my goodness. What a huge play.
How about that now? What a sensational finish.
Oh, got to be able to get some hang time to do that one.
Yeah, you got to rise and Levitate.
Suspend yourself.
Yeah, levitate.
I know it, man.
And glide. And glide. You got to glide in and reverse it home. So sweet.
Here's Larkin. That one's off. Still out of sync. The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. It's the Magic.
Substitution on the
Changes here. For Orlando, they've gone just 33% from the field in the 4th quarter so far. They are 2 of 6, setting the floor for the Knicks. Hardaway is out there with Iman Shumpert. Then there's Shane Larkin. Then it's Smith, and it's Calderon in at the point guard. And the basket good.
Nice soft touch to drop that one in.
Money's checked in for Fournier. The Knicks also changing it up. Boozer, he's checked in for Smith. Bargnani comes in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And Pablo Prigioni in for Jose Calderon. Knicks have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the 4th. 4 of 9. And Prigioni kicks to Larkin. And he banks in the layup. Larkin's got 6 points in the quarter. Here's Money. They set the pick. Shot clock at 6. Here's Fredette. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Boy, we just battled through that initial impact and somehow willed it in.
Excellent concentration. That's what you like to see.
And that one falls for Fredette.
Can you believe the job they're doing at the foul line since halftime? I mean, they've been perfect so far.
Yeah, sometimes it's contagious. Everybody starts to get comfortable and relaxed, and everything goes in the hoop. And that's the kind of lead pass we've seen him make over and over again.
Here's Money. Passes to Lowe. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Great assist there. Led him to the perfect spot.
New York's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on 3-point attempts here in the 4th. Here's Larkin. Feeds to Boozer. Bargnani inside. The rebound by Money. Money's got 7 rebounds in the game. Kicks it to Fry. Makes it off the glass.
And that bucket adds to what's been a big differential in points in the paint between these two teams.
Defensively, the intensity just hasn't been there. They've got to pick up the pace.
Here's Prigioni. Now the pass to Larkin. And he banks in the layup. Larkin's got 8 here in the quarter.
We've seen a noticeable improvement out of him since halftime. He didn't have a whole lot working in the first half.
Money passes to Fry. Here's Money. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
Some fantastic numbers here for Money. He's now up to 51 points, and he's buried a ton of three-pointers in this game, too.
Yeah, it's hard to keep track of just how many of those he's hit.
At the line, shooting 2.
No good on that one. And the Knicks making a change here. Acey's checked in. And the second free throw, good. The Knicks have gone 7 of 13 from the field here in the 4th. And Prigioni kicks to Larkin. Trying to find Boozer, and he does now. Can't cash in from close range. Orlando, they've gone 6 of 11 since the start of the 4th quarter. Here's Money. And he gets it to go. Money's got 58.
All the buckets he's poured in today have put them in a terrific position heading into the stretch.
Prigioni for 3. That's good.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
Here's Money. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Knicks have got a pretty good rhythm going offensively, shooting 8 of 15 for the quarter. The drive by Shumpert, and that one's good.
Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on him.
Orlando's gone 0 of 3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Here's Money. Shot clock at 2. The Magic need to get a shot off here. Fredette gets the bucket. New York's gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the fourth and been successful 3 times. Screen by Boozer. Larkin dishes to AC. Fires the 3. Larkin can't get it to go. Well, Orlando shooting 57% in this fourth quarter. 1:52 left in the fourth quarter. The kick out to Hill. It's stolen by Iman Shumpert. And now the Knicks on the break. Here's Prigioni. Finished off the break.
Well, you knew he'd win that race.
Definitely. I mean, that's what you call early offense.
The Magic shooting an unreal 70% from the field, making a mockery of this defense. Dents the rim with a 2-handed slam. Wow.
And tack on a few more points to the lead. Why not? I suppose this is an emphatic showing for this club.
And, Steve, they did it in style, a beatdown the entire way.
Here's Larkin, the 11-footer, and again it's New York.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, dominating performance for Orlando.
Agreed, Steve, and as one-sided as it gets today. You know, Clark, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
You're right, Kevin. It's hard to think of anything that didn't go right for them. I mean, game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was spot on.
And on the year now, tonight's impending victory will push their win total to 47.
You know, this is the third consecutive matchup for them against these guys in the season series. It just seems to be a really good matchup for them.
Yeah, it does. And there's one more game to play in this season series, and barring any major changes to their team, I think the sweep will be in order.
You look at the stats, and you'll see just how dominant a game this was for Money. You can do a lot to change a game other than scoring, and it was his quick hands on defense that put them in the driver's seat. A serious game-clinching run. They've taken off here. Impressive.
No backing off. What a surge at the right time.
Screen by Boozer. Here's Larkin. And the layup is good.
Shane Larkin.
29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Money. Rebound by Larkin. The Knicks shooting 57% in this fourth quarter. It's stolen by Hill. Here's Money, and that one is stuffed right through.
Well, they're going to walk out of here with a win and send this crowd home happy.
A very solid performance in a lot of areas for them.
Larkin, the pass to Boozer. No good. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. How much to be critical of with this win, Clark?
Not at all. I mean, they showed up not just to play. They showed up to give great effort and to win, and they did both.
And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Well, big numbers for you on the offensive end. How were you able to consistently get your shot?
I mean, I just put in so many hours in the gym, you know, on playgrounds and everywhere in between. Now my shot is just as consistent as it gets. I can make most shots blindfolded, honestly. Making them in the game with my eyes open, that's a piece of cake. as you can see with my stats.
Well done. Kevin, over to you.
Thanks, Doris. Thanks for joining us for this presentation of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. For Doris Burke, Steve Kerr, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying see you next time. But first, let's check out the Jordan player of the game.
Tell me we're friends.
We're not friends.
All right. Well, then tell me we're like pseudo-friends, like in that gray area between acquaintance and friends where sometimes we share a laugh.
Look, friends don't take 10%. Now, is this why you came over here?
No, but you might say we're friends after I tell you why I'm here.
So why are you here?
Your star continues to rise. And while you know I've brought you plenty of deals in the past, brace yourself for the big one. It's time to create your signature shoe.
Oh! Yeah.
Are we friends now?
No, but we definitely moving in that right direction, man. Hey, I'm super pumped. It's about time. So when we get started?
Right now, man.